Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have our daily tarot reading with Tarot Mom. I ask you always to pick the stone that really resonates with you, the one that really feels right to you. If more than one feel right, pick more than one. And we'll begin. We'll do a golden nugget card at the end too for further clarification if you'd like another little bit about your reading. For those of you who chose this beautiful amethyst quartz, we have a mix. I got some new cards. I don't know how they'll photograph. Let's see. But we have the moon as your major arcana. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're holographic apparently, but they're Rider Waite. They have the, Rider Waite based artwork. Now the moon, wow, you are full of intuition here, let me tell you, because you've got the moon, which is the major arcana that says you're relying on it too. Maybe you're in a situation where you really do need it because nothing is clear. You have enough clarity, though. You have enough clarity to keep moving down that path, guided by your intuition. The moon, there may be unknowns. There may be things you're concerned about that are further off in the distance that you cannot see because maybe they involve somebody else's life, or maybe they're into the future. The moon comes to say, your intuition is terrific, especially with this Queen of Cups too. Your intuition is mature. It is terrific. You can just go by what you think the next step should be for you. You can stay in the moment. You can trust that you're moving along this winding path and that there is a path. You may not see the whole thing. Sometimes it really is okay to let go of wanting to know the plan and see into the future, see every step. Because how do we enjoy the step we're taking now if our focus is on the future all the time? The moon is sometimes, I feel like it's a favor to us because it helps us to stay focused in the present. And that is indeed where your strength is with this Queen of Cups. There's that wisdom, that intuition, that knowledge of how human beings work, their thoughts, their emotions, how you work. So you've got a mature sense of that. And this may be another one of those, don't you feel like there are some aha moments that come to us regularly? We forget them for a little bit and then oh yes. We can only live in this present moment. We can only enjoy this present moment. Why give up this present moment to try to plan for a future moment that you can't even see yet? Better to trust the wisdom that you have, the wisdom that you've developed, and the wisdom you just have from Source. Better to trust that and enjoy each moment. And you may have plenty going on in the moments because we have Eight of Wands. So you have plenty you're moving forward. And obviously you're moving it forward in a way that is working. Those Eight Wands are going forward in a way that's sort of concerted. They're going in the same direction. They're organized, even though you might not feel it. Because the wands can be many different priorities, many different goals, things you're moving forward or things that are moving forward that you are part of. And obviously, just listening to your intuition of the moment is working for you, obviously. So these are excellent cards, just excellent. Okay, for those of you who chose this lovely agate, we have the Six of Cups, the Tower, and the King of Coins. All right, very interesting. This Tower, there may be something sudden that is happening. And it may have to do with somebody from your past, somebody you've known a very long time. something that has been present in your life a very long time, a relationship that's been there. It may have to do with that, or somebody from the past. This is the nostalgia card coming in suddenly back to your present. Can be that too. Now that Tower, I am not at all concerned about it though, because we have the King of Coins here, which is he's all about stability. He's all about stability of health and wealth and everything like that. You know, family relationships that bring stability to your life, the things that you own. So he's all about that. In fact, the King of Coins can get a little too set in his ways. He loves security so much that sometimes it even looks like the ivy is growing over his lap, over him as he sits in this chair that he's sort of rooted to. So, you know, the King of Coins maybe sometimes needs a Tower event to get going, to get onto the next thing. But there could be a Tower event involving somebody. You're going to be all right, obviously, with this King of Coins. There can be a Tower event that involving somebody from your past, somebody you had known a long, long time. You know that card, those are siblings in that card. They maybe are friends in that card who had some nice times together, who have nice times together. So the Tower may be something that you learn about somebody that you've known for a very long time or someone from your past. But obviously you are all right. You are all right. If there is a Tower event coming in and you are a King of Coins type of person, whether male or female, then sometimes the Tower event comes in. It's an opportunity. Now, kings of coins, queens of coins do not like towers, really. Usually, I shouldn't say always, usually they don't like a tower because it's just, it feels more comfortable to maintain status quo and look out for their security. But like I said, sometimes that can grow stagnant. And a Tower event of some type, even if it's a small one, well, it gets that King of Coins out of his throne and moving forward. So I think it's going to be, it's a Tower event that certainly doesn't ruin your security or anything like that. But maybe it's a Tower event that's an opportunity too for some of you. All right, for those of you who chose the white, the clear kind of crystal here, so interesting. We have the Fool card. We have oh my gosh, you got all the major arcana. Something powerful going on in your life right about now, either today or at this time in your life. 3 major arcana. The sun is involved, like the sun is shining upon you. There's approval for you. There's, oh goodness, favor for you, joy, perhaps. You know, that child doesn't have a care in the world, feels very cared for, feels nurtured by his environment, is supported by this horse, has help in moving forward. Just not a care in the world. There he is. So the sun a lot of times comes when there might be a moment like that, or when Source wants to call attention to the fact that we are being smiled upon. Maybe we're being smiled upon in approval. Maybe we're being smiled upon, that meaning something good is coming in. And we have the Fool card, and that's a brand new beginning. That's a new beginning beckoning. That's a feeling like, if you have a feeling like maybe something new is coming in that's kind of exciting, a new beginning somewhere in your life. Yeah, I would say that's true with these cards. Absolutely. The Justice card. Now that is maybe something is long overdue. Maybe something where the universe is smiling upon you, or a new beginning is long overdue for you, and it hasn't been fair to you. The fairness is restored, balance is restored with these good cards. See, these are favorable cards. So I'm thinking the Justice card for you is meaning something good. Justice in your favor. The Justice card can be about balance as well. Can be about balance, restoring some balance. And these people can represent different people in your life too. That Fool card could be somebody else in your life who is embarking on a new beginning. But boy, these are lovely cards. Really, really good cards, no matter how you look at them. All right, terrific. For those of you who would like a little further clarification from the Golden Nugget card, we have got the Ten of Wands. Okay, yes, and this is about Source acknowledging that you've had a lot on your mind. Maybe you've had a lot to do. Maybe it's felt like you're being overburdened. So I think there's love and care when Source acknowledges that and help to lighten our load. So a lot of times that Ten of Wands, this person's overburdened because they're trying to do it all at once. And don't worry, this person will do it. He's strong. There's the house. He's bringing that load home. He's bringing those goals, those priorities, those purposes, whatever they may be. He's bringing them home. He'll do it. But he can hardly even see how close he's getting. There's the way these wands are held is very cumbersome. It blocks his view. Maybe it's hard for him to even see that there's the house. He's not that far off. Maybe he feels like he's been carrying these wands for so long. But the house is in the distance. He will be able to put them down. Also, sometimes this comes up to say, take a little time to surrender some of those wands till you're just holding the one you can deal with right now. Take a little time to put the other priorities or concerns in the hands of a loving Source. If there's a bunch of things you want to get done, maybe take a little time to meditate upon your day, your weekend, your next week. What to do, what day. And it's all we can do is one thing at a time. And surprisingly, even if we feel like we have a lot to do or a lot on our mind, a lot of worries, we can still enjoy the one thing we're doing. We can completely immerse ourselves in the thing we are doing right now. It actually ends up making us more productive. Because carrying around all of the things that are important to us in our brain, like I've got to attend to all these, it actually saps our strength, it saps our energy. So that's not a good thing. It's much better to trust that, as we always do, we will take care of what's important and we will affect what we can affect. Some things we can't do anything about, but we can enjoy each moment dealing with what's in front of us. So that's always a wonderful card for that. Well, I thank you all so very much. Like the video if you are still watching at this point, please. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.